Alright, we're good.
Hey, Craig.
Hi, Craig. Go on and say something. Say hi to Craig.
Hi.
Hello! Crazaloo here. Oh wait, no, did you even say your thing last episode? Oh my god!
Did I forget to say the catchphrase?
They don't even know what video they were watching!
Oh. Well, that's awkward. Welcome to, episode...
Like, say it now, bro!
Episode 17, I think?
No, not that!
Oh. Hello! Noah here. Welcome back to Danganronpa.
Now we know it's a Noah video.
Yeah, you know it's a Noah video. Okay, someone do the recap. Who's gonna do it?
I'll do it. All right, I think I can handle it. So basically, last episode we investigated the murders of Kakeru and Kanata. Kanata, yeah, I feel that right. We learned a lot of shit. For one, I'm gonna just give the most important facts. There was a speck of blood on. Actually, can you just go through each piece of evidence? So yeah, we found a speck of blood on this plaster weapon. So we're thinking this may have been the murder weapon, and they just forgot to move the speck of blood, and that they forgot where the original piece of furniture or whatever the fuck it is, a spear, was. Next evidence, please. We found this in the trash can of the art room, poorly hidden, and we confirmed, or we assumed that it's the white coat Kanata wore all the time. Next evidence. And then we found this in the trash as well. We don't exactly know the purpose of this yet, but apparently there's a hole in it. So, next. Kanata's body, fucked up as hell. She died of electric shock. That's all I want to say to this, because I don't want to go on a freaking angry rant like Net did. Someone flooded the science lab to, I guess, electrocute Kanata. Although I don't know how the locked room is possible. They used the phone to help set up the electrocution trap thingy-majiggy. That there's an alarm set for 7:30 on that, by the way, and they used a sun gun to electrify the whole water, because fuck you. And then that's what they used to lock the door, which I still don't know how they did that and got out, but I surely will figure out what happens, right? And then Rei apparently said that she wanted to look at our hand, because we assume she scratched the killer. And apparently it's her trump card, because she fucking hates all of us and wants to see us all burn just to fucking pour water on us at the end of the trial, because she's a bitch-ass motherfucker. And someone used the blood packs to place a lot of blood on the ground to simulate blood flow, I guess. And Tsurugi was hit on the head and got fucking knocked out for most of the investigation.
Yeah. That was a pretty decent recap.
Wait. Can we turn on our skills? Or like, are they on by default?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure the skills are just automatically equipped.
I see.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't figure out a way to equip them while we were investigating. So.
Anyways, I suppose all that's left to do is click begin class trial. In session. What's up, bitches?
Now then, let's begin with a... You guys already know this.
Nut said, oh my god, fuck off. Okay, oh my god, not again. Rei may be a bitch-ass motherfucker, according to you, but she's our bitch-ass motherfucker.
Green heart.
Also, shut up, Zephy! You failed us last time.
That's a bit rude. But I understand the sentiment.
So we have to find the culprit who killed Kanata and Yamaguchi, right? Why do I keep saying whatever?
That's right! Now then, you may start your discussion.
You know, this is a little bit awkward, but can Tsurugi lead again?
What? No, he doesn't know shit.
Could keep you on top of my reasoning, but unfortunately I won't be very helpful this time either. I investigated in a hurry, but I don't know the details of the case. And there are several parts that I could not investigate.
Because you got beaten and knocked out by the killer, right?
Okay, fuck you.
And we have no choice but to do it ourselves as much as possible. It's going to be a miracle if we somehow get Rei to help us. Like, that'll happen.
Am I wrong, Craz?
Shut up!
So the answer is no.
I don't even know what you said. I'm gonna be so honest. So I literally couldn't tell you. No!
I was role playing. I said as Rei, am I wrong, Craz?
Yeah, about what? I don't remember what you were even talking about.
That Kinjo got beaten and knocked out by the killer, and that's why he doesn't know everything.
You
that he
are
wants
wrong,
to
because
know.
he didn't get beaten. He just got hit on the head.
But that's
Well, that's
we
what the translation said.
Okay, whatever.
We'll be fine. If you keep talking, we'll reach the answer, right? When you start discussing, Tsurugi might find something out too.
I hope so.
I forgot how absolutely bland Yuki looks.
Then
every
let's
single time.
proceed as far as we can. This case has been far different than the others. Unlike Kyoka or Kizuna, both of whom had died suddenly while we couldn't see them, the murder took place right in front of us.
Yeah, that too. We know because 2 people were killed on different floors. I think the people on each other's floors will have different information.
Really? Genius!
That was when Tsurugi fainted back then.
Before time had a name. Then I think it's best to listen to everyone as much as possible. We'll begin with a summary of the case! Satsuki will help too! And I'll probably duck it as a contradiction!
The people who surveyed the 2nd floor and the people who checked the 3rd floor saw and heard differently, so we have to gather information. As Haruhiko said, Tsurugi doesn't know anything, so let's explain the incident and sort out the order in which the incidents occurred.
Okay, so first, before the body discovery announcement rang this morning, Yuki, Akane, Satsuki, Teruya, and I were waiting for everyone to gather at the restaurant.
After an hour, Mikako arrived too, but the rest weren't coming at all. So I felt something was wrong and decided to find Kanata and... Kakera.
Then on the 2nd floor, we found Kinji fainted. Unfortunately, he was able to come to his senses. Right after that, on the 3rd floor, there was a strange sound that went wild.
So we decide to act in 2 groups, the 2nd floor investigation group and the 3rd one. Mikako, Kinji, and me were on the 3rd floor. And as for the 2nd one, it was Akane, Haruhiko, Teruya, and Satsuki who took over it. Alright, so you're saying the viewpoint diverges from there, is that correct? In my case, I heard a rough story from the others in charge of the 2nd floor investigation, but there are probably many others who don't know about it yet.
Shall Yuki, Mikako, and I talk about the 3rd floor first? We went up there, and then each of us decided to check a room. Yuki went to the art room, the epicenter of the strange sounds. I checked the science lab, and Mikako decided to check the rest of the rooms.
The empty classrooms and casino. There was nothing wrong.
Like Kinji said, I headed to the art room, where I was able to confirm the identity of the strange noise. The sound that came from inside the locker. What I found was a bag full of blood.
Blood! I got it!
Inside the art room locker was Rei, with her mouth taped and her limbs were bloody, and she was kicking the locker door to try to open it. That was what the roaring sound was.
Wah! Wah! I'm stuck in the locker!
Ray was trapped?
Craz!
And bloody too?
Bloody
and crying
hell!
like a baby? Bloody hell! Bloody
Did Ray
hell!
change clo- Also, a question. Did Ray change clothes between being found and now? Because,
No,
I
I'm
know
just
they
bloody
probably wouldn't
still.
want to give her a bunch of new sprites in bloody clothes, but...
I'm gonna assume
Yeah,
she
that's
just has,
fair.
like,
She's
extra
just-
outfits.
She's just cannot. No, she clearly just wears 2 outfits every day and just took off the first one.
Oh wait, maybe her outfit is reversible. Maybe that's the explanation.
Like frickin' Tabby Lloyd from, First Case of Investigations 2.
Yes, I knew you were going to bring that up.
Wait,
God
she wasn't
damn
in a
it!
position to talk to the others either?
This incompetent child. I won't let this go so easily.
What, was I wrong? Why me? I was just trying to organize the case.
And you described me as a whiny little. Wah! Wah!
Yuki went to the art room and came with Rei and I. Wait, Yuki went to the art room and came along with Rei. I wondered how he found her. She must have been trapped after all.
Well, at that time, the situation was so urgent that there were things that could not be explained properly.
Why was Rei found like that?
Great answer is, fuck if I know. Oh, yep.
Why, you ask? I was taken off guard by the killer.
You also said that you were off guard.
Don't worry. Unlike the cop over there, I didn't give a damn.
I mean, I honestly, I feel like it could have been a funny line for her to say, I said I was caught off guard, not that I was off guard. I don't know.
Yeah, that would have been
that seems like something she'd say if she was more argumentative at that moment.
How dare you put words into my mouth? Anywho. Oh yeah, anywho! What do you mean? I am kerfuffled by this turn of events!
Don't mind and continue the discussion. I'll tell you after I watch you guys shovel some more.
You really are a piece of
Shit!
Isn't there any sense of
I'm gonna take a
shit anymore?
Nekomaru need I!
Nekomaru need I!
Ignore Rei and keep talking, even if you don't know I have to reason based on what I heard just now. Yeah, then I'll continue. After taking Rei out on a date, we came out through the corridor, and then Mikako and Kinji called out, mentioning that the science lab door was not open.
No. We both know Rei would never touch you in a million years. Let's be so honest.
As I said earlier, I went to investigate the science lab, but the door was tightly closed and couldn't be opened. In my attempt, I tried to force it open, but it was no use. The effort didn't seem good at all, so Mikako joined me after she had finished investigating everywhere else.
Yes, there was even a scream coming out of the science lab. The four of us who were on the third floor all focused on opening the door, and finally we succeeded in opening the door.
Kanata... I mean, okay. Was Kanata dead? Shortly after, the body discovering an announcement came out. That's gay.
Everyone knows by now from seeing Kanata's body, but it was so horrible that she was shocked to death and she couldn't even move from there. But the crime didn't end there.
Yes, it came out again. Another BDA. That's Kakeru's BDA that we found in the library, right? Not the library.
Library?
In order to see what had transpired, we went down to the second floor and joined you guys, and we also checked Kakeru's body. That's all from our report on the third floor investigation team.
As for us who checked out the second floor, are no different. Each of the four were put to investigating a classroom, and I, who went to the library, found Haru and Tsurugi, and then the rest of the guys discovered the coldest one after another, and then the BDA rang. And it said, "What's up?"
So roughly, that's how the case played out? Yeah, at first glance, it's like a murder case, just like two people died overnight and we found them one after another, but the biggest problem with this case is that the killing was this morning, the same day. They went to the same areas as us, even the same hour, and committed a murder.
Is that... You mean the estimated time of death in the Monokuma file?
That's right. According to the Monokuma file, Kakeru and Kanata died at the same time we were investigating the second and third floors. I realize this, but as much as we've been acting in pairs and working with each other, we can prove in everyone's alibi.
That isn't the only strange thing, correct? When the science lab door was closed, we heard Kanata's scream clearly with the door in between. But when we opened the door, there was no one inside.
I mean, she was inside. Wait a minute, it's the same as us! The place where Kinji was found, it was near the stairs of the second floor. No, the library to killing Kara, you must pass through there, so you couldn't have missed them.
When you went to search the library, did you go right away after breaking away from the others who went to the 3rd floor?
Yes. When I went to the library, Kara was already dead. The culprit killed him in the library. I couldn't have missed that. You know, you say they secretly came out. Kanata was killed too. To go to the 3rd floor, they would have had to pass Yuki, right? All these things don't make any sense.
Dude, Craz, Akane is just you.
That's what I've just been saying. It like literally nothing makes sense.
I didn't ask that far. Don't jump ahead.
Fuck you! I'm being helpful. Huh? Oh, wait, why
We are helping.
Can we just like omit this line? Because Akane, fuck this kid.
What are you sorry for? You don't have to apologize to that guy.
That's what I'm saying!
That's just how Tsurugi is. He doesn't like you anyway, so don't worry.
He doesn't like me!
No one else thinks badly of you, alright?
Detective Badly?
No.
No. No, it's alright. Kobashikawa. What the others say, it's true that I stabbed Kazuna. It's true that Iranami died because of me. But I'm no longer gonna kill myself over it. I don't deserve to say anything else. That's not true. The fuck?
If you know that, then let's continue. I also don't want to waste my time
Bro,
talking about bitter stuff even in class trials.
Can I stab him myself, please?
So then, the biggest issue right now is how did they go back and forth without any of us noticing in that short amount of time?
Can I stab him, please?
Kanata, later, okay? Kanata and Kakeru's time
I
interval
want to
is
stab
only
him
5
now,
minutes.
though.
It is definitely impossible. It's my turn on the Xbox. It is definitely impossible to kill in 2 places.
It's my turn with the knife, Noah.
It looks like that, but is that really how it happened? Let's think based on
boy.
what we've investigated.
Is that an
I may have found the
NST?
secret of this challenge.
Is it time for spinning? Why is it? I feel like we should. Considering
yeah.
We probably should.
Okay,
Never mind.
thanks.
Fuck us.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, bud.
How helpful.
That's extremely helpful.
I
Well,
feel
you
so
see, well, hold on, I'll translate. That's great.
Kashmirga!
Alright, also now I took a photo. Stun gun, science lab flood, and wooden board. In that short amount of time, avoiding all of our eyes, it's impossible to kill 2 people.
Not necessarily. Kakeru was killed after... Do you know what it was that killed Kanata?
Electrocution.
Electrocution by a stun gun, right? Maybe it was the stun gun? It does make an electric shock against the body.
Really?
But it's not close to the body, so it wasn't affected by it?
Objection!
I know. Really? If you
Objection!
think about the scene of the incident, can't you think of anything else? Dumbasses. Suspicious stun gun killed.
No, it's definitely a melee weapon.
It's definitely a melee weapon. However, the stun gun is a suppression weapon, not a lethal weapon. So the killer didn't directly target the stun gun. What special circumstance was used? Special circumstance.
Yuki, what was used? You just said was used.
Whatever.
Skip. Wait, no, don't skip. Shoot.
No, that's wrong!
Soyawashigaya! No, it's still gonna be.
No, the weapon that killed Kanata was definitely a stun gun. It may not have been a direct hit from the stun gun though.
It wasn't a direct hit, but the weapon was the stun gun? Are you saying some kind of ghost hit them?
Okay, Yasuhiro.
Yes, sir!
Have y'all been to the science lab at least once? Wasn't that sea of water enough to overflow the corridor? At first I was wondering why they needed to do this. The fact that the science lab was turned into a sea of water, Kanata was electrocuted. What was the cause to make this happen?
The phone alarm. If you let Kanata submerge and drop the stun gun, you can cause an electric shock without touching the stun gun directly.
But wait a moment. The stun gun itself is a suppression tool. It doesn't come out with enough voltages to kill people in no time. Of course, that also depends on the device.
However, if you allow water to pass electricity, there'd be enough left for a person to pass their body.
Yeah, if that were the case, wouldn't the killer be able to electrocute indirectly with water, even if they didn't use the stun gun with their hands?
The stun gun? What, already?
Get in the
Haruhiko.
way! That's what he says, apparently. No way, Yuki. Your reasoning has a bunch of flaws.
Also, by the way, Noah,
Yeah?
he is the first rebuttal, therefore he shall die next. I rest my case.
Oh, boy.
I'm lucky Rei likes to stay out of this. She doesn't have many lines, so I'm able to cook something. This won't take long. Good job, y'all.
Wait, did Ned say something? What did he say?
That's what I just read it out.
Oh, okay. I didn't really hear you. What's wrong with you all of a sudden, Haruhiko?
Listen, I tried to wrap my head around this crime for a while. But this logic is so wrong that it just doesn't fit. I've always been beaten by Yuki, but today I won't lose to you.
Okay, Gumshoe from 4-4.
You're arguing for such a useless reason?
Don't you mean Eustace?
Useless. You said it was useless?
Eustace.
Fine, then.
Fine.
Unfortunately for you, I found out exactly what's wrong with your reasoning.
How about you get to it, you bitch?
So then. This is my chance to point out your mistake.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think Haru might be biting the bullet in this case because Kanata was the first rebuttal during the last case, I believe. So.
Oh shit, was she?
I think so, or she was at least.
Would you
one
like
of
to
the
hear an
rebuttals.
explanation on the NSD? Let's see it. It's gonna be Korean again.
Yep.
Yeah!
Confusion, it's such a terrible thing. Confusion.
Counter-argument showdown. Alright, broken mobile phone, Inori's
That's
body.
probably what
bloody
I'm gonna
white
go with.
coat.
Let's assume that the stun gun was something.
But something
Submerged.
submerged.
Certainly you can electrocute something without touching the body directly. But in order to get into the water, someone should be in the science lab.
Oh, one splash note.
After all, it doesn't change to go back in for the second and third floors.
Well, so I'm pretty sure it was broken mobile phone for that one.
No, not necessarily. If you
Stealing
only
my
drown the
lines
stun
now.
gun, you can operate it remotely.
That's impossible, only with superpowers. The stun gun moved on its own and fell into the water? Unless there's a tool that literally moves on its own. Stun guns that fall into the water themselves can't exist, right?
Shut up!
If you were to drown the stun gun, I would be able to electrocute it without touching the body. If that's the case, if
I'm
there's
gonna
a
go
way to
to the
remotely drop
bathroom.
the stun gun, like anything at all, either a tool that was used or the time difference was used, let's rethink the scene of the incident. Think carefully about what items in the science lab and its surroundings, the things that were near the stun gun. When those cause something?
One that's going to do that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. You got this, Noah. I hope you deleted it.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be back, Spider-Man.
I'm trying to switch to a different. Okay, it's left and right. I thought it was up and down for a second. No, not necessarily. Lay white coat, Inori's body. I guess. Oh, that's fucked up. I think what it is. Let me just see. Nope, that's wrong. Okay. I was thinking like the electric stun gun would be like attached to Kanata's body, and when she woke up and tried to struggle to get out, she would knock over the stun gun into the water, therefore electrocuting herself.
Oh wow. Yeah, that is I mean, it's actually semi-similar to 2-4, to be honest.
Yeah. I think I need to use the mobile phone on that one, like right there.
Yeah, I think so too.
We're almost back there. Okay. No? Interesting.
Well, keep in mind, there is a weak spot for the first one, but that could be something.
That's the one I was on.
Oh.
Okay, I'm down to 1 health, so...
Help!
Can I tell you the answer?
What statement is it?
The one on the second half.
Bro, what? Is it the same bullet?
Then maybe it's... Maybe we have to use the broken mobile phone on the second statement? Is that correct, Nat?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like the broken mobile phone could work on the first statement as well, though. I will cut down your words.
Now I think about it, a cell phone can't move on its own. So how is this? What?
It can if someone calls it, I guess.
Like it vibrates
Like, how
into
would
the
that
water,
tell
but
you?
like, how would you do that?
Yeah.
Haruhiko,
Maybe if you...
I mean, they did set an alarm, but like...
maybe
Really?
there is a way. A tool that moves by itself.
What?
In fact, the science lab's stun gun wasn't just dropped there. Next to it, a mobile phone was connected with a strap.
The cell phone? You mean the one Kinji discovered?
Yeah, that's right. Kyoka's mobile phone.
Oh, it was the one that disappeared, and you said it was there?
Is this a remix?
I think it is.
Yeah.
But why? It's like, it sounds so weird.
I don't know, I like it.
Yeah. So there's a self-moving tool? But a cell phone isn't a self-moving tool, isn't it?
Actually, it matters because it has a vibration function that was... Oh, okay, I guess my little off-the-wall theory was correct. Tsurugi is right. That phone had alarm settings just before we heard Kanata's scream.
I'm gonna be honest, I do not like this at all. Yeah, I'm just...
Aha! That's right. I understand now.
The music, I mean, not the point. It's like... It's honestly off-putting a little bit. So, you gotta shout to the phone.
Why is the alarm function related to moving? Am I the only one who doesn't understand this technology?
Honestly, that's sort of perfect now. It does sort of feel like Need for Speed on PS1. Oh, you don't know what a vibration alarm is? Question
So is
mark.
it any wonder people are afraid of technology?
Technology! Technology!
Technology! technology!
Oh my god.
All right, you higher live in the mountains, so you probably know the achievements of society, right? Let the civilized people tell you then.
I did not live in the mountains.
Shut the fuck up! You're ruining my joke!
Kinji, what I wanted to explain was that they drowned the stun gun using the phone's alarm function. The phone and the stun gun were connected by a strap, remember? The killer probably set the alarm at the time when the stun gun was about to be drowned, and placed the phone in a corner as if it were about to fall off the edge of the desk. When this happens, the alarm goes off at the present time, and the vibration function occurs. The cell phone moves little by little to the vibration and eventually falls from the desk to the floor.
I see. I understand now. So the stun gun that was connected to the cell phone fell along with it.
What do you think,
So-
Haruhiko? With this, it's possible to electrocute Kanata remotely without anyone being in the science lab, correct?
Also, I just want to say, if,
Oh yeah, I lost.
Go ahead.
what I want to say is, like, if Kinji is the killer, he could have just been doing the long coy of pretending to not know how the phone works. Which, honestly, I would find more believable than him actually not knowing how a phone works. Like, I'm gonna be so dead ass. I would rather believe that he was faking it than believe he actually didn't know anything about it. Also, sucks to sucks, Haruhiko. Fuck you.
Aww.
Aww.
The second part, that's your line?
Oh, sorry. I didn't want to lose this time, but I lost to Yuki again. If people like Tsurugi don't know, Yuki will be able to win. Yeah.
Is there a problem with winning and losing now? Take it seriously. This is a class trial.
I knew that. But who would know about this? I only argued once because I thought my reasoning was better than Yuki's.
It's fine. Don't fight. Now we have to focus on revealing the culprit's crimes first.
Fight!
Why am I having to mediate now?
The Kanata was electrocuted remotely using a cell phone in the flood, right?
Say you found out that phone has an alarm function. Even if it is that type of phone these days, it looks like an old 2G phone. Why would Kyoko of all people have one of those? I mean, I guess it's
My
to,
question
like,
is to you is why would they have a
make more
2
sense
gram
with like if this is attempting to emulate like Danganronpa 1's feel, I guess it makes sense. My question would be, is it waterproof?
Nope. Waterproof?
And the fact that the stun gun fell into the water means that the cell phone that was connected to it also dropped. Old cell phones would probably break because of the water.
No, rather the cell phone was floating on the floor of the science lab and it was in a broken state. The time that was displayed was strange and the colors of the screen had strange marks and lines. I just found out that an alarm was set among other features that were still functional.
So you can't use any other functions again? That's a little disappointing. Still, though, even if it's out of signal, it's still a mobile phone that could bear a clue in the future.
Hey, aren't you guys leaning down the road too much? If the problem is sorted out, let's move on to the next step of Kanata's problem. If Kanata's problem is already cleared up, we've still yet to hear a lot more from this case. Alright. So as long as the killer can do a remote killing using their cell phone in the floor of water, they don't have to run directly on the second and third floors.
I see. If you set it up in advance, the rest just needs Kanata tied up so she cannot move from that spot. They may have used a lot of tape for that purpose.
It seems so. But if that's true, then what happened to Kakeru?
Is there anything amiss? The culprit did the kill themselves.
Wait a second! Even if Kanata's clear. Is it the same with Kakeru? I discovered him in the library. There was really only Kinjo who fell down.
If Akane's words are true, it would certainly be impossible to get out of the library without being noticed. The time of death was 8:40 in the first place, and it's impossible for any of us to kill at that time.
Yuki, Kinji, and Mikako went to the 3rd floor, so it's impossible. So fuck. Satsuki, Haruhiko, and Teruya and I confirmed each other on the 2nd floor, so it's all too far-fetched.
Then Tsurugi and Rei were in a state of being beaten by the killer, right? Then who's the killer? A ghost? Oh, not you two.
Like Scoob, there's a ghost!
No, wait. Wouldn't it be possible for him? You, Tsurugi.
Oh boy. Tsurugi? Tsurugi was hit by the head and the kill. Tsurugi was hit by the head and the killer? Are you for real, Craz? Tsurugi was hit by the killer on the head, right?
No, I feel bad for Tsurugi, but think of it in terms of elimination. Tsurugi and Rei are the only ones who have no alibi at the time of the crime.
Then Rei's a suspect too, isn't she? Who just put her out now?
They were in the art room, though. It's too far from there. But Tsurugi was found right in the library where Kakeru was dead? So you're saying that he being knocked out was a self-inflicted wound? But even though I saw that the wound was quite severe to be a self-play, and I tried to heal it. Wasn't that prepared? If you're guilty in the first place, you'll get executed and die, but it's about hurting yourself. Isn't it possible for the criminal to get out of this simply by faking being a victim?
Isn't it even simpler to just walk with the group? Dumbass?
Okay, so you all consider me to be the culprit then?
I don't even think you were in it. I don't think you did it at all. That's...
Do you really think I did the murder?
If you say that, it only sounds like an excuse. If you're not the culprit, why don't you refute it logically? Isn't that your specialty?
Because I really was fainted, I am lacking information. I'm not able to refute something that you think it's reasonable.
What? But... Maybe... Are you saying you're the killer?
I'll ask this for confirmation. Kakeru's time of death is 8:40 a.m.?
It was written in the Monokuma files, so it is accurate.
And as soon as you went up to the 2nd floor and scouted for investigation, Kakeru was already dead in the library.
Yes, I guarantee it.
You know that if you can't refute it, you'll confess that you're the culprit, right?
Tsurugi, is he really the culprit? A person of justice or a character who doesn't forgive criminals? I have to leave this emotion and look at things objectively. Is it true that only Tsurugi and Rei are without alibis and could have committed the crime? But I should think about this more. It's possible that we've concluded this way too early.
The fuck?
Whoa.
Non-stop
Everybody
jamming.
dance now.
Dun, 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 dun.
The only one that could do this is Tsurugi.
You are free to believe me or not, but I was knocked out by the killer.
That might be your own trick. He killed Kakeru in the library on the spot. You just have to pretend to be stunned by hitting your head. Actually, the only one who can do that in the library is Tsurugi. But the wound was real? The wound was self-inflicted, then problem solved.
Is Tsurugi really the killer? Cricket. It's probably blaster weapon.
Kakeru was lying in the library. The person who could have killed Kakeru in the library and is the same one who was in the library, and looks like that was only Tsurugi in there. But is it certain that Kakeru was found in the library and died in the library? Let's recall what we investigated. This mystery can be solved as well. I think it's going to be the library bloodbath, because of the way that the blood, like, if Kakeru was killed in there, then blood couldn't have been under his body.
Like you're saying that they couldn't drag it, then there would be no point in dragging it.
No, that's wrong!
You know what's on X Games mode, guys?
Good job.
100% perfect! Oh, 0%. Haruhiko, wait a minute. Is that really true?
You're asking if it's true? What do you mean?
Haruhiko, you just said it. He killed Kakeru, who was in the library, on the spot. That conclusion may be wrong.
Go on.
It was the same logic as in Kyoka's case. There's no guarantee that the murder took place where the body was found.
Huh? Then you mean he wasn't killed in the library?
I think that's more likely, because of the blood stains where they were dragged from outside. If Kakeru was really killed in the library at the beginning of the day, it would be an impossible crime.
Where is it? Where did Kakeru die?
I'm not really sure yet. Maybe it was in the art room?
The art room? That's so far away!
The main stage of this case is likely to be the science lab in the library. In fact, it might not be an exaggeration to say that the art room is more important than these two. The reason why the art room is an important place, and why Kakeru might have died in the art room rather than the library. I saw that tool, and though it is very little, that tool had blood on it. Help! Help me!
Was it really little?
He's talking about, like, the significance of, like, it's a tiny little blood stain on it. That's maybe what he's referring to. Now I understand! There are some plaster weapons in the art room. It's made of stone, but if you cut its edge fairly sharp enough and swing it as a weapon, it becomes such a spear that you can really cut easily on human flesh.
It's okay, no, I understand your stroke there. No way! Wait, Yuki, what the hell did you say? That sounded like you, like, what? Ow! That spear made of stone was the thing that killed Kakeru?
It probably is, because one of the plaster weapons had a blood spot.
But wait a second. Kakeru died in the art room. Was he there? It seems a bit hard to say he died there. He could have been killed in the library and put back in that place for a while, right?
That's not possible. There was a plastic wrap with blood found in the trash can from the art room.
A plastic wrap?
Tsurugi found it too. He didn't have much time to investigate it. That's right, so I couldn't realize that the plaster weapon had blood on it. I just listened to Maeda's theory and found out its connection.
Then, how was the plastic wrap used?
As Maeda said, if there is blood on the plaster weapon, there's a high chance that the murder weapon is this. The Monokuma file also said something sharp. If so, the killer would have killed Kakeru with this wrap around the blade of the shedding.
You said the wrap was covered in blood, right? I mean, isn't that a total of blood from getting onto the weapon?
I realize that, but isn't there something odd about this? They used a wrap to keep the blood from getting into it, but Yuki said the plaster weapon had blood on that. Is that not contradictory?
Did I not mention this? It wasn't just spread, it was faintly spread. That was not an ordinary blood mark, it was an oval, round blood mark, the size of about a nail.
How can blood be like that?
I see, I understand after listening to Yuki. It was a simple accident to get blood on the plaster weapon.
An accident?
I don't know how many people have gone through the trash cans in the art room, but if you've seen the plastic wrap, you know. In the wrap, there was blood all over it, except for this one round hole.
Oh!
Oh, I see. If it were the original intention of a criminal, a spot of blood should not have been rubbed on the weapon. But somehow part of the wrap was torn. That's why the bloodstain remained.
Aha! One of these two said the culprit killed Yamaguchi in the art room with the weapon that was in the art room! And then the evidence was put into the trash can. These are excellent detectives, Mr. Noahodo.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait. I know that the wrap would keep blood from splattering, I get it, but that could have been done in the art room. You could do that by bringing the wrap to the library, do the killing there, and then dispose of the evidence in the art room.
Of course you could see it that way, but it wasn't just the wrap that was in the art room's trash. Maeda, if you found out the wrap, you must have seen that thing as well. How about you tell the others about that? Tell them, Yuki. Sorry, tell them, Maeda.
Tell them, Nayagi.
That thing. You must mean that was thrown in the trash with the plastic wrap? That must be... I have to say, this is so awesome. The freaking health ability we got, I think from Kanata, it's so freaking useful.
Wait, are we getting more health than 3?
Yeah, we're gaining health with every stage we complete.
It's over 9!
It's this. Tsurugi, you mean Kanata's white doctor coat?
Noah.
What?
That sounded like such a nerd. I believe it's this!
Leave me alone.
According to my calculations, I believe it's this!
Shut up! Indeed. Kanata's white coat with a lot of blood on it.
As a result, Kanata's body was not wearing a white coat. Why was the coat there? Why was the coat in such a place?
Wait a minute! She died in a terrible manner, but she didn't bleed at all! But there's blood on her coat?
I don't know why Kanata's white coat was in the art room, but one thing is for certain. The killer used the white coat to wipe the blood off. Wipe it off? But isn't it still there? You can tell just by looking at the shape of the blood. In all likelihood, it's a blood stain that seems to have been rubbed with blood at some point. You can see that it was used to destroy the evidence.
Well, it was Kakeru who shed blood, right? Where do you say they wiped the blood off?
The art room itself. The art room had traces of blood on the floor. There were traces of blood left.
As Mikako mentions, there are traces of blood wiped off the floor of the art room. I've even checked with the smell, so I'm sure. I see. I didn't know about it, but there was blood on the floor. If that's the case, it proves that they wiped the blood with the coat.
Blood spattered on the floor of the art room?
Someone mentioned this before. Only Kakeru shed blood. Then, by a process of elimination, that means that the blood splattered in the art room is...
When Kakeru died in the art room.
Indeed. That'd be good enough for the reason we didn't find them and he's on the second floor. It's Tsurugi, after all, even if we investigate for a few minutes. It'll remain to solve all these cases.
I can only bring my reasoning up to this point. Even if Kakeru died in the art room, the mystery still remains unsolved.
Huh? Which mystery?
Tell them, Yuki.
No matter where the body died, what you saw with your own eyes was Kakeru Yamaguchi's body, who died in the library. Then, the corpse must have been moved by the killer, which in turn means they somehow moved from the art room to the library.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Rei's helping us. What a truly, truly huge surprise. I want to hit her more now.
How frustrating this is. Anyway, think carefully. The time of death of Kakeru Yamaguchi, and the time until you found the body.
Huh?
Those
Spell
Spell
bullet scan?
scan.
You
Is
look at
this
them, you
supposed to be
spell
the,
Learn
what
to
was it
scan for
called?
Learn to scan for crewmates! What?
Among
We're
Us?
playing Among Us? Would you like to can we hear the explanation, please? I know how to scan.
Yes.
I don't know
I'm
how to.
gonna
I don't know how to.
I'm
I don't know how to
hope
scan for
God
a
that
metric.
this is in English.
memorize a statement? Is that what it is?
Is this the part where, like, we scan a piece of text from the statement and then we use it later?
Yes.
It might be.
Okay.
In the case of an ordinary known self-defense, multiple truth bullets are given, and it's common to find a truth bullet suitable for the opponent's statement. In this case, however, you can scan a bullet from another friend's yellow statement to make it your own. To scan, press X or ESC. I'll point to the yellow text. However, if there's no specific skill for this, a considerable delay is given to the scan. And if a friend's words miss during the scan will fail. Also, scanning a truth bullet doesn't mean it's the end. Because it's not a truth bullet that will be the correct answer. But you need to refute it by using the scanned truth bullet as the usual for the contradictory remark. You can't scan any statements either. You can only scan one truth bullet. Don't hesitate to scan if you hear any suspicious yellow comments. They are sus. Finally, scan bullets start disappearing once you shoot them to correct or incorrect answers. If you scan to the wrong statement, the scan will disappear and will go back to the beginning. Also, truth bullets other than those that have been scanned won't disappear until they are shot. Ah, I've been shot! In other words, in some cases, after scanning, you may skip all the comments and go back to the beginning, but in the scanned state, your speaking power will not be reduced unless it is a mistake. You can repeat the correct efforts to do it with confidence.
Okay, what the fuck was that? I feel like that could have been explained in a much more simple way. I feel like this is going to be a lot easier than that was described. Like, what the fuck did I just read?
English. Very bad English. What's the mystery?
What's the mystery? Wishbone. The place where
that
Kakeru
one.
died in the art room. Died is the art room. He was in there around 8:40, the time of death.
But that makes no sense.
At that time, we were already investigating the second floor.
I was in the hallway and there's no sign of that. Hey, Yamaguchi teleported to the
Net has already
library!
placed. Okay, Net has. Okay, I'll wait.
That is the mystery. Reasoning, something. I
Wrong
forgot.
time of death?
There's no such chance, because all that is written in the Monokuma file is true.
Yeah, but... if Kinjo doesn't know where we're going and playing...
This is bonkers. Why do murders happen all the time? Day or night, without any cover, they still kill us. And this class trial's awful too.
What the fuck
Okay,
was
I
going
legit
on?
thought that like someone was like that, like someone did that, like that looks like the kind of thing you do just to like imply rage at a situation. Anyway, what I was going to say is that Net has put down the answer if one heart and can't figure out the answer.
Okay, I think
Well,
I
we're not
actually
there
know what
yet.
the answer is, though.
Could you tell me? Because I'm a bit confused because there was so much going on. I'm trying to figure out the mechanics.
Okay, sorry.
So what I... Wait,
scan-
no. Wait, no. Wait,
I was
no.
asking Craz to explain his theory.
Alright, I think we have to get day or night. Because the because I think Tsurugi said, like, everything's written in the Monokuma file is true. But it's been bothering me since we've seen it, but it doesn't specify AM or PM. Like, it's been bothering me the whole time, and I wasn't sure if it was a translation or an actual important point. But I think it's...
You know, with this translation, you can really chalk that up to being bad translation, but I actually think you may be correct here.
I think I'm correct, but, like, if not, then the translations just really suck, and it actually hurts the trial.
In our discussion right now, something important seems to be misunderstood. It is clear that the place where Kakeru died is the art room around 840, except everything won't fit back and forth. He did die in the art room, but there were bloodstains in other places, and the body was moved to the library. It feels like everything was prepared in advance. I think you are correct here. There's only one thing that eliminates the possibility. It's the Monokuma file. The file has always been correct about its information, and this is no exception. And there's the possibility that the Monokuma file was prepared in advance as it informed the time of death. Infromred. The time of death. If that is the case, it's not the Monokuma file that's wrong, it's us. We've missed something very vital here. What we missed from the information provided in the Monokuma file, compared to the previous Monokuma files, information that was not added only for this file. If I think about this carefully, I'll reach the answer.
Can you, like, hold my hand any less? Like, Jesus Christ. Also, it was the second to last statement, so you can skip a lot.
Yeah, I know. I want to keep my cursor up here, though.
You were getting sent to the blood dimension every time you try to scan. Does it just, like,
I'll leave it there. I'm gonna try and leave my cursor up here so I can actually grab it.
Wrong time of death? If
I think you can actually focus in this game
here.
Or concentrate, whatever it's called.
This is bonkers. Why do murders always happen?
Come on, let me grab it. Got it.
Why does it take so long? Jesus Christ.
Well, you know what? Whatever, I got it.
Because it's based on a game mechanic that kinda sucks.
Well, no, I like the game mechanic. I think it's cool. Taking different words out of the testimony, but this is extremely handholdy, I will say, though. Like, this...
Unless it's signposted, it's clearly signposted, it's just not something that really occurs easily, I think.
Can we just, like... it was like... I think it was like...
It was something that Tsurugi said.
Bro... Okay, is it the game that removes you from the skip button, or do you keep doing that?
The cursor is moving on its own.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, the cursor moves on its own. I'm not doing that.
Oh, really?
No one was just playing at all?
No, I'm not moving it right now. I'm not moving it.
Well, that's how they do it. There.
No, that's wrong!
I'm a genius! And totally not because I was just... totally not because I was just like... It just never... It just, like... The thing I noticed is like 8:40 a.m. or p.m., bro. Like,
good job catching that, Craz.
Day and night.
Day and night. Guys, wait a second. Wait, there's something here that bothers me.
What's wrong, Yuki?
Does anyone have Kakeru's Monokuma file? I brought it the last time I checked. Why? Did you think of anything? Tsurugi, read what was written in that Monokuma file without any mistakes. Please. Okay. The estimated time of death of the victim, Kakeru Yamaguchi, is about 8:40. Found in the library, sharply cut from back neck to uvula. The weapon is presumed to be something sharp, no other visible trauma. Something is weird, is it not?
Something's weird. What is it, though?
In the Monokuma file, it says the time of death is 8:40, but it doesn't say at all whether it's AM or PM.
Wait. What? What?
You figured it out before the policeman did, am I right?
It was like that?
What are you talking about? Can you explain it to us? Me, Teruya, and Kopazinga.
Hey, why you mention me and make me to be a fool?
You are a fool! Did you understand that?
Please explain, Yuki.
Okay, think for a moment. In the Monokuma file, we've seen so clearly indicated whether it was in the morning or afternoon. The victim is Kyoko Maki. The estimated time of death is about 6 a.m. The victim is Tomori Kazuna. Estimated time of death is 9:30 p.m.
Ah, it is. AM and PM aren't written in this file.
There's a blind spot. I'm sure the Monokuma file is the only one that says the truth, but it's not being mistaken. Rather, it was us. It's not 8:40 a.m., the real time of the incident when it took place. It was the night before, at 8:40 p.m.
And, Karu, you're saying he was already dead since last night when we were walking around?
Wait a minute, aren't we moving too fast here? Just because it doesn't say whether it was at morning or at night, it's not enough to conclude that he died the night before. Maybe Monokuma forgot and missed it in the first place.
No, it's not a jump nor a leap. Rather, this case cannot be solved unless it is this way. At first, I was fainted, so I thought I was lacking information, but considering the premise of 8:40 p.m., now the back and front have started to fit.
Still.
Or do you want to ask Monokuma then?
Eh? Sorry, I was like half paying attention.
Until now, the Monokuma files always recorded that the time of death is in the morning or afternoon. But is there any reason for omitting that point only in this circumstance?
Well, that's, no comment! If you ask me that, I will be the one on trial. I've said it again and again. I decided not to meddle with the trial. This is a big no-no.
Monokuma file only gives only the right information, and based on it, hopeful for reasoning. It's kind of a service system. But now, because of the Monokuma file, it's causing a confusion of misinformation. It becomes a useless debate. My voice is deeper because I put on my serious face. I think this is a problem.
Monokuma.
Problem. I can't help you now. It's not saying anything wrong. I just can't tell you. I'm pretty sure this is it. Monokuma files always and only tell the truth. But some may have felt it through this incident so far, right? According to the content of each case, the description of the content is adjusted accordingly and properly orchestrated.
It was orchestrated?
In simpler terms, it's like this. For example, let's say that the killer wants to implement a whole body trick for that purpose. In that case, in the Monokuma file, it would be, it was drunk with XXX.
Indeed, it's a delicate system that makes me sick to my stomach.
That's it! The Monokuma file is only a tool that helps in the investigation, not a tool to tell the truth. Because then, you guys will pay the price!
What the hell? I didn't press anything there. That was weird. That's why the timelines are subtracted from the Monokuma file. Very strange, isn't it?
Wow, what's that? I can't hear you. I don't know anything. La 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 la.
It was bound to happen. In fact, because of this time trick, it almost got us very badly. We were drastically wrong in this instance.
No, it certainly looks that way. But are we really sure? Without certain evidence, it could be just an inference based on Monokuma's words and circumstances.
Why are you so negative? Did someone stab you?
It's not like that, I just want to be sure.
Sure, it's not like we don't understand it. Well, if that's the case, I'll be sure to submit evidence as Haruhiko said. Shall we try it?
You have evidence?
Yes, before I used to think about whether this was done in the morning or at night, but I knew the timeline trick and there was some solid evidence to support that claim. The questions I felt during the investigation, I could feel it while I was examining Kakeru's body. If Kakeru was dead for a day, the cause of these questions are understandable. The question is... I think the stopped bleeding is what it is. The proof is simple. Kakeru's wound was not bleeding anymore.
Huh? That's not it, is it? Because the library was a bloodbath.
That's obvious, that is the case, but anyone who has examined the body in detail could have felt a sense of something misplaced. The blood is recent in contrast to the library. Kakeru himself, though, did not have a single drop of blood coming out from his neck cut.
You saw that. I didn't really check the body in detail.
Definitely. It felt strange too, when I heard about Kakeru's time of death and thought about it again. Things connected in some way.
And let's sort this out. Blood was far gone. Is that what it means? It's been some time since he died, C0. So the blood already...
C0.
The blood already stopped?
Oh, I see. What's the idea that Kakeru was already dead yesterday evening?
Please wait a moment. Sure, that may be true, but what happened to the blood in the library? The blood wasn't dry, and it was just flowing.
The blood in the library is just a diversion for the criminal to make us think that Kakeru had just died. The blood that filled the library was probably what the killed used.
The kill.
That tool would be in the infirmary.
No. Clearly, Kakeru used the blood.
Thanks for holding our hand game. Like,
I mean, we already knew it, but they just
we already concluded this, but like, the game would literally just handed us the answer there.
This is
I
worse
believe it's
than
this.
Destinies, honestly.
Do you know that there is a refrigerator in the infirmary that keeps blood transfusion packs?
Oh, it was restored to the transfusion packs. I think I brought one for the injured man.
What?
What? Satsuki, what?
What are you talking about?
I think I brought one for... What?
amazing.
You gave him You gave him blood to... He's not a
What
vampire!
if he was a vampire?
Yeah,
I mean,
after all, what do you call a vampire whose car breaks down 3 miles from a blood bank?
What?
A cab.
No.
Breaking Dawn.
No.
All right.
No, go ahead. No, I was speaking as Yuki. Go ahead. Sorry.
It worked in Breaking Dawn Part 1.
No. Inside, there are a lot of transfusion packs for each blood type. I found out during my investigation this morning that the blood transfusion packs inside were gone.
I didn't know because I couldn't go to the infirmary, as Yuki said.
Wait, what do you mean you couldn't go to the infirmary? You literally woke up inside it.
Well, it was probably too late.
didn't have time.
By the time he realized the infirmary would have been relevant, he would have been out of time to investigate.
Look, the blood in the library. There's a pool of blood made by the transfusion
Craz,
packs.
speak louder, please. I know that Craig is here,
Get closer to the mic.
It was a pool of blood made by the transfusion packs. It was a room of lies! It was like that? That's a little too weird when you think about it. I think I saw too much blood.
In the beginning, Kakeru must have been killed in the art room, but it's also strange that there was so much blood in the library. It can be said that they disguised him too much.
From there, when it comes to the time of death, I have a guess. Maeda, do you recall? When the trial was about to begin, we met in the hallway on the second floor when I just woke up.
Ah, are you talking about that time?
Yeah, I definitely told Maeda about this. Right before being stunned by the killer, I saw Kakeru bleeding and fainted.
Kinzo?
Wait, obviously you were attacked, but...
Of course, it was at nighttime yesterday.
Then Mekaru was... dead as hell.
Monokuma files, some bleeding, blood transfusion packs, and what Tsurugi mentioned. I can only say that if the evidence comes out, one after another up to this point, and we can make certain of things properly.
Alright then, now everyone knows for sure. Kakeru Yamaguchi was not dead at 8:40 this morning, but at 8:40 p.m. yesterday at nighttime.
So that's how it happened.
Pretty good, incompetent. I'll praise you on this one.
Yes! I did it.
You sure did.
I mean, you were locked up anyway, so you didn't know that.
Shut up. Don't pretend to all be smartass.
Listen, Rei, I love you, but you kind of needed to be humbled there.
You got so fucking cooked there.
But, oh well. I'll admit it for a little bit. I know the killer, as I said before, but I was not sure about the trick.
Get fucking humbled.
Yeah!
I'll tell you that my gaze on the incompetent has changed by about 0.1%.
You know what? 0.1% increase is still better than a 0% increase. Am I right? Am I right?
And you just
He's
lost
right.
it for that remark, Yuki.
Shit. That was a compliment, right?
Coming from
hope
her,
so.
yes. I guess all the mysteries have been solved because Kakeru was already dead yesterday. The trick for Kanata was solved too. That also includes the movement of the blood spots and the corpses all over the place, and the movement of the corpses has been solved as well.
So all that's left is like...
However...
Oh
the
god,
real
no, not
issue
again!
comes after this.
Not this fucking music.
What's wrong with... Okay, seriously, I just want to know, like, what's wrong with this scene? Just the fact that it's, like, a little too different from, it doesn't really reflect the tension of the situation. Is that the
Yes. Yes. The music does not fit this scene whatsoever. This is supposed to play after, like, a silly scene. This is not a silly scene.
This is very silly. Who is the killer?
Alright, anyway. Go ahead. Say your line.
But who's the killer? That's the problem we have on our hands.
That's...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
too
just
early to be
saying.
happy just yet.
I'm just saying.
Even if we solve all the tricks, mysteries, and questions, if we don't know the culprit, then this is gonna be a bad outcome no matter what. And we've got a
Craz,
crash landing here.
I'm trying to... What the fuck is... What the... Okay. What I was trying to say is... I think Kinjo killing... Kakeru is back on the table now. Or Kinji.
Kinji? Oh
Killing
shit,
Kakeru.
it is! It is! It is, it's... Shit! Shit! It's back on the menu! Fuck!
And also, that also means that, considering the setup... We're just going to ignore the locked room right now because I have no idea how that's set up. But... he could have done both of those. Yet again, though, most of us could have done both of those, though, at this point.
The thing is that Kinji stated, like, right when he woke up, he said he was going to the library at nighttime. Why would he say that if it would incriminate himself? That's my only issue.
I mean... We sort of went through the same dilemma with the Yame last case. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But I'm praying to God that the killer is not Kinji. I like Kinji so much.
Well, I'm pretty sure you've liked a lot of the people who've died so far, so I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah, I know. I'm always cursed. We're always cursed.
Damn straight, brother! But if the contents so far are true, the criminal deliberately wanted to make 8:40 p.m. and 8:40 a.m. different. The timing was thoroughly calculated for the murder, right? Spraying a blood transfusion pack and even had the guts to kill 2 people and attack up to 3 people in a single night?
Yeah, this case is somewhat impulsive and different from the 2 previous cases. which are considered semi-accidents.
Net? So help me God, if you read that out loud, I'm going to punch someone.
Whopping.
I'm fine. I'm locked in, alright? I'm certain that this was a planned murder committed with a crime plan.
Fuck off, Net!
What did he say now? You troll. You absolute
I think
troll.
you would pray to Kinji's god. Oh,
No!
God. Oh, wait.
Oh my god.
Alright, anyway. Tsurugi's words are correct. Unlike the previous two incidents, I feel a firm malice here. Are they really among us? A killer who carefully murdered like this.
No! No!
No,
no.
no.
No!
Nuh-uh.
No!
Tsurugi, what should we do in this case?
I don't fucking know.
If all the tricks are really solved, and if you only need to find a culprit, you should start with an alibi.
I'll be your guy.
Since you know the real time of death of Kakeru, you will naturally know who the killer is. If you look at each alibi based on this.
Albie? You mean?
I'll be your guide.
Let's weigh each one by one. First of all, tell me what everyone did at 8:40 p.m. yesterday, the real time of death of Kakeru.
Yesterday at 8:40 p.m.?
Yeah, I think I might be wrong on this one. I don't think Satsuki is the killer anymore, because she was with us when we were trying to...
You were seriously considering it still?
Yes, I was. I was really considering it. I thought... I whatever. Kinji, you absolute bastard. If you're the killer, I'm gonna be so mad.
How sold are you on it so far?
On Kinji being the killer? Pretty sold right now.
At that time, surely, wasn't it the time Akane was making a fuss?
Oh, shit!
Akane's fuss.
Shut up, Net! Shut up!
Considering it or praying for it?
No!
I mean, I don't particularly like Angie either, but I'll still do this if it makes you so unbridledly angry.
Screw you, Korlin. Making us angry on purpose.
That's your line.
Whatever. No!
Don't encourage him. Don't, no.
Oh, yeah.
Akane tried to kill herself last night.
I want to predict
Why
what
did
he's
she do that
gonna...
in the open, though? Like, here's my
It's
question.
no
She actually wants to-
big deal, guys! No big deal! No biggie. No big deal. No biggie. No
It's
biggie.
no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. She tried to kill herself. It's fine. She only got a little cut on the wrists. But tis but a flesh wound. It's irrelevant. I was there, chat. It's irrelevant for the case. Mikako.
I think Mikako's trying to do something nice for Akane here, and it's just not coming across correctly. She doesn't want to bring up this moment and make it a big deal. Right, so that leaves Mikako, Teruya, and I, who were there. Satsuki, Haruhiko, and the five of us were supporting Akane. When I recall that, I think it was around 8:40 p.m.
So that leaves...
Okay. If so, I think you can remove the six of you from the suspect line.
Good. So
Oh,
the
so
only
okay,
ones
so it's
left-
Kinji. Alright.
No!
So the only ones left.
So it's Kinji. Alright.
No, man!
It's Kinji.
Sorry, Nat. Say your line.
So the only ones left are the psycho cop, the priest, and me.
Let's be so honest, it's just Kinji. It's Kinji.
Kinji, no!
Like, let's be so for real. Ain't no way in hell it's Tsurugi or, right? Motherfucker. He attacked the 3 people who wouldn't have alibis. He attacked the 3 people who wouldn't have alibis. That motherfucker. That is actually sort of smart, though. What?
That's really fucking smart. And he would be able to pull this off. And he could have pretended that he didn't know how his cell phone works. God damn it, he's the fucking killer! No, man! God damn it!
Wait, look what that just said.
So much for being a man of God, Fake. God damn it! Fuck you, Ray.
Oh my god. You want to say that for everyone, for the entire viewing world to hear, Net?
Go ahead,
We
man.
need
Ray's
that.
voice, preferably.
So much for being a man of God, huh, fake priest?
I'm gonna be so honest. I feel like that's just something Ray's gonna say. Anywho, isn't it weird? I sort of forgot we were playing the game for a second.
Yeah.
But isn't it weird? Those 3 were the only people who passed out because they were aimed by the crit. Oh my! I said that without even reading this line.
It's nothing you need to think about too hard. I don't want to doubt this, but in this case, there's only one possibility.
Yup.
There's proof that one of the testimonies was lying.
Shh! No. No.
Oh.
Who? Between these 3? Someone lied?
First, let's all be honest as possible. Why don't you tell us what you were doing at 8:40 p.m. yesterday?
I was in the 3rd floor area. I was hanging out on
Unfortunately.
You fucking liar! You fucking liar!
Unfortunately, no one can testify for this.
Wait.
But
I was also checking the front door, but as I mentioned, I can't prove it because there was no one around.
Same here.
Wait, but we'll read. Okay.
what? There were no witnesses for the other 3? So you're saying all 3 could have committed the crime?
Nope. Okay, but for that to make sense, one of the 3 who pretended to be one of the 3 had to pretend they were attacked by the killer, but they weren't actually attacked? Oh my god, he could have used the... He could have used the...
Like that, Craz.
Wait, Noah.
Yeah?
He could have used a transfusion pack on his head.
Oh my god! This fucking bastard! This...
He's... Okay.
Kinji,
Okay.
no!
I get your frustration, but he's a fucking genius. Holy shit.
I know! He's really fucking smart. He's really fucking smart. I'm sorry, but Tsurugi, Kinji, Rei, can you tell us the situation when you guys were attacked at dawn?
If this will solve your doubts.
Wait.
When it was a little over 3 a.m., I was on the way from the 1st floor to the 2nd
I'm sorry.
floor.
Okay, 2
I
things.
was leaving
1,
to the library, so I'd say
3 a.m.? And 2, I think the other 2 were caught off guard when they were attacked. Meanwhile, Kinji just got knocked out from behind. I think that's probably where he's going to go with this.
When I was inside, Kakira was down. I figured he was already dead by then. But at that time, it was necessary to find out if Kakira was simply stunned or dead. But as I was trying to approach him...
No, stunned. You were ambushed? I'm sorry, was he just like fucking waiting?
Normally, I'm not always nervous, but I think I was off guard for a moment. The killer probably aimed for that point, and they showed Kakira's body to me.
They showed it to you?
Yeah, do you not understand what I mean? Since Kakira has been moved to the library, it was not as bloody as it is now.
In addition to just confused with Kanata, they use it as bait to attract Tsurugi. Is that right?
I wondered why I was stunned and not killed. But they will regret it. In return for keeping me alive, I will find them, and they will be punished accordingly.
It was a similar situation for me. but it was probably earlier than Tsurugi's. I was attacked near the stairs while trying to go up the 3rd floor.
Sure. How about you, Rei?
Wait. Whoa, wait, hold it.
What?
You're telling me he was attacked near the stairs presumably before King Tsurugi, and Tsurugi didn't see him?
That's kind of what I'm saying.
It's Kinji. It's just Kinji.
Well, it's roughly similar. I was attacked near the art room and lost my sight somehow, and when I woke up, it was inside the locker.
Rei, I think you meant you were inside the locker, but it all happened in the middle of the night, right? And also, like, why would Korlin... Sorry, what? Sorry.
Korlin.
I'm not the killer.
I meant, why would Kinji be up at 3 a.m., bro? Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? And, like, no matter what, like... It just does... Okay, my main point is, like...
doing up at 3 a.m.? I know it's not him, but...
Okay, to be fair, it makes sense, because, like, now that he's not part of the group, I guess he just doesn't think he has to follow his own rules. Because he is a dictator, so... Well,
he was never following his own rules anyway.
Yeah, and honestly, he's, like, the only character here that I would believe that they would say they were investigating at 3 a.m. and actually be investigating at 3 a.m. because they just have nothing better to do. So... Anyways, that's it. Don't freaking tab out on me mid-sentence, Noah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Now it seems that all 3 people were attacked at different times, and there are no witnesses, so how do we know who the killer is? By the fact that one of their accounts just makes 0 fucking sense?
No, even if they were just attacked, doesn't it seem a little different in the method?
Does it?
The method?
The attack method.
Let's think of...
Tsurugi and Kinji, I know we got to see them directly beaten and bleeding, but Rei wasn't bleeding, nor assaulted in any way.
I mean...
That sigh gave so much fucking attitude.
I felt it was appropriate.
Do you think
That
Rei's
sigh
the
was
culprit?
Was that Rei sighing or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Do you think
That
Rei's
was
the culprit?
perfect.
I admit I was kind of disappointed too, just because, like,
Do I have to tell you every little thing now? It's chloroform. That's what they did.
what? Chloroplast?
What? What? It was chloroform they used? It sounds rare, but it comes out in use for a lot of things. For example, to help your mouth.
I think maybe what she was trying to do was not check for if, like, whoever she attacked had wounds on them, but whether they had chloroform on their hands. But I assume that the killer would probably wash their hands, right? So...
I mean, yeah. That'll be an effective way to go. Sorry.
You mean that stuff's in this school too?
Yeah, I stock everything in here.
Oh.
If you had searched the science lab with even a little interest, you would have been able to find it right away. But it seems your stupidity is not going anywhere. Remembering the moment just before the attack must have been a handkerchief that was put in my mouth.
Put it in your mouth? Damn.
No, it was a gag.
Also, okay, theory. What if the white cloth we found that was covered in blood and had a hole? Oh my god.
Oh, the hole was for her to breathe through.
The hole was her, I'm guessing, fighting, trying to get it off of her.
No, I'm assuming the hole was. I'm assuming the hole was made purposely to keep her alive. I'm not sure why Kinji would do that though.
I mean, a cloth isn't just like a wall. I think she would still be able to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was also trapped in a locker, so like there's limited oxygen in there.
But even then, they still took it off her at some point to kill. Actually, no, they probably killed. Wait, no, because it had to happen before the murder.
Alive, and at the same time, the only 2 kills rule isn't in effect at that point.
Also, this just makes me think, because considering there was a blood spot on the spear, I'm just gonna call it a spear. I don't know what it actually is. On the spear, that means that Rei had to have been chloroformed first, and then the murder happened, which makes less sense.
Looked a bit like a glaive to me. Or a pipe.
It's...
Anyway.
Whatever.
I don't... Okay. I'm just gonna call it a spear, alright?
Okay, if that's what it was... Well, who's really the culprit? When it comes to alibi, one of those 3 is still a suspect, right?
Let's explain further. Don't think about the process. Let's consider the cause. Why were they ambushed? Why only them? Because all of them didn't have an alibi.
Okay, listen. Kinji? I feel like out of the 3 of them, all 3 of them, they're not part of the group anymore. They've been excommunicated, so it makes sense to go after them.
Yeah. And also, logically speaking, even if we think about Rei knocking all of them out and then Tsurugi knocking all of them out, I feel like more problems show up for them compared to other people. Compared to Kinji, I mean. Because, Rei, why would she put herself into a locker? That's
Kinji,
just dumb.
And also, how would she lock herself in the locker? So, and also...
Yeah, and then Tsurugi, why the fuck would he put himself next to the body?
And the point,
and not only that, he would have had to hurt himself bad enough to end up in a coma briefly,
which is hard to do with a single hit.
And
and also Kinji was Kinji was also the one that was barely even hit.
Yeah, he wasn't really hurt that bad. I feel
like I said, he was bleeding from the head, but at the same time, the transfusion packs were empty.
Attacking Rei and Tsurugi.
And you know that if Tsurugi's telling the truth, then obviously the killer hit him as hard as they could, because that would just be stupid not to.
All right, we're gonna be stuck here forever if we keep talking on every line. Let's.
Okay, but it's interesting.
Yeah, I know it's really fascinating, but it's getting a tiny bit late. That's my only. Line. I mean, I'm good to keep going, but all right, go ahead.
I don't know.
Why them? Well, the killer's a little strange. It wasn't enough to kill 2 people, so they attacked 3 others.
Going after Rei and Tsurugi, that's those are the 2 smartest people in the group. Getting those 2 out of the way sounds like a pretty good idea.
If we put it simply, isn't it because they wander around nighttime? And if they had some alarm for vibrations prepared in advance, or if the corpses were found, it would have been a headache.
Maybe, but...
Well,
do
I
you?
have a little guess.
Do you, Kinji?
Do you now?
I didn't say this because I wasn't sure, but the cell phone used to kill Kanata disappeared after I was attacked.
How convenient.
How convenient. Oh my god, wait!
I mentioned this to you, Yuki, didn't I?
What, Craz?
He had to fake being attacked to have an excuse to not have the phone.
Oh shit, you're right! That's why! That's so smart! What the fuck?
That's why... He's so smart! What the fuck?
Oh yes, you were looking for it in the 2nd floor hallway, right?
Oh yeah! Kinji had the tools necessary for the crime, so they attacked him. How convenient that you say that, Akane!
How convenient! The killer didn't need to get the tools for the crime, they already had them.
Oh my god, wait, what if that's why he wanted the phone all along?
Oh my god!
This guy's... What the fuck?
This guy's brain!
Bro!
Is the title of this episode just going to be the killer's big brain or something?
Yes! Yes!
Oh my
this killer is so fucking smart. They're a he's a bastard. He's an absolute fucking sick
And
fuck
to
for
be
killing
fair,
Kanata, killing
He
Kaku.
did, like, he killed Kanata too. If he didn't kill Kanata, the whole Kikaru mystery would have been solved so quickly. Like, oh my lord.
This guy. This fucking guy. Okay, we need to keep going. That's your line, Craz?
Yeah, but then that said something.
What did that say? Go ahead and say it in Rei's voice. Nat, go ahead.
He's not that smart. There's one thing he didn't count on. One thing that I will use to set down his tombstone once you lot are done shoveling all the dirt on him.
Okay, Rei. Save
Oh
your
yeah!
confidence.
Did you have the tools necessary for the crime so he's having the over? Also, I definitely said this already.
I guess I just forgot.
I'm just gonna avoid going on another rant. I see! There's a reason for Kinji's ambush. It wasn't ambushed at all!
That's the reason why they attacked Tsurugi. Tsurugi, if he moves normally at the time of the crime, it would be hard for the culprit to get out. Plus, he's the ultimate police officer, right? And he's also the results of the last two cases. Actually, in this case, Tsurugi's struggling like this because the trial began without him collecting enough clues, right?
Maybe that was the point of knocking him out.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they got rid of him. I feel like they planned for this. They wanted to either accuse Rei or accuse Tsurugi. But if you accuse Tsurugi, you also get the double benefit of having him knocked out for the investigation. Holy shit, Kinji's so fucking smart. This guy.
Like, his brain just, like, grows bigger and bigger.
Even though that's the wrong voice.
Even though I did research properly. Your tone seems as to pass it all to me.
Even though I did research properly, your tone has seemed as to pass it all to me.
Wait, Noah, you're in this killing game?
No.
Aww. Hey, let's not do that! If the trial fails, because Tsurugi's life is also at risk, you know?
Well, it seems like I can see the truth after coming this far.
I also see the entire truth.
Huh?
Or
I've
at
been
least most of
suspicious of it, but when I think about the information I've got so far, I can see the silhouette of only one person, the true killer. I believe some of you may have already realized it. How about it?
The killer's silhouette can be seen.
What do you mean, Tsurugi? You know the killer?
Everyone's remarks so far, with the outline of the case and the alibis combined, makes a person who is making contradictory statements here. That person is the true culprit of this case.
Craz, I just want to ask, what possessed you to choose Kinji for the killer for this case? I'm curious.
Considering who I said died, and the fact that I know Rei and Tsurugi would never kill, like, as much as I hate Rei, she's not gonna kill shit. Like, he's the only one who really seemed to, like, he's calm and collected enough to, like, think this far ahead. And also, generally, he was, like, it almost felt like he was, like, it also, like, leading up to the motive, it almost felt like he was, like, trying to stay in the background, sort of.
So your logic was that he was not really doing much, and because this is a double murder, which requires a lot of planning and forethought, that he's really the only person who could have planned it. That was your reasoning?
Basically.
Damn. I really should have thought about that. I don't know, Satsuki I don't know, she just, like, I don't know. To me, she seemed like a third case killer, but it seems I was incorrect. Contradictory statements. Is it them? If the alibis were all true, the culprit must be one, between Tsurugi, Kinji, or Rei. The one who made a contradictory statement among them is...
Kinji. Kill yourself,
It must
Rei.
be you. Don't tell me. Was it you, Kinji? Kinji Uehara.
What in blazes?
Bro!
Don't you fucking dare!
Bro!
Sorry.
Bro! No idea how bad.
Okay, how long is left? How long is left? Tell me.
The
Tell me
rating
right
is
now.
technically only an hour or so, but
Can we please do it?
Knowing us,
to the
it
end of
would
the
take 2
trial. But
hours.
at this, here's the thing: the latter part of the trial is 1 hour. The part after that is another 45 minutes.
Damn!
I want to do it so bad right now. Please, please.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Ah!
Can't do it all in one day.
Okay.
Should we at least do it tomorrow?
Yes. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Let that speak. Let that speak.
Sunday would be better for me.
What day?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Alright.
All right, we'll do it
Sorry,
Sunday.
y'all. I've got plans on
Saturday?
Sunday, so I gotta be productive with my Saturday night.
Alright.
All right, then we'll do Sunday.
Well,
Hang in there, y'all. Sunday night will be here before you know it.
Oh my
yeah,
god. This is like, I don't know. This case is good. I really like it. I know Kanata died, and I'm really sad about it. But like, this culprit is smart.
It's one hell of a case.
It's smart.
I have heard some levy the complaints that how on earth did the killer manage to get the drop on both Tsurugi and Rei with neither of them noticing who they were, which I can understand, but I don't know.
Ray seems to notice who they were.
I'm pretty sure Rei will drop the bomb on us on Sunday. But I think my other thing is how the fuck was the locked room, the Kanata locked room completed? How do you do that?
I feel we may have.
I think it's just the wooden board, and eventually it just came out with enough force. I can't remember how they got in.
No, how would they get out? How did they make it? And how did they get out?
You place the board in where you need it to be, and then get out as the door's closing.
But no, what? That doesn't work.
Why not?
No, I could see it. If the door is if the door has vertical handles and you stick in the board as a barricade, you could slip in if you're slender, which Kinji is.
Sort of. I mean, Kinji has
a
bit of a somewhat muscular build to him, but he is not on the level of someone like Kakeru, but I could see him doing it.
I thought it was a slide door though.
I don't think it was a slide door. I think it was you open the door with a handle. If it was a slide door, then the locked room mystery does become a little bit more complicated, but I do wish it was explained a little bit more, but I understand why it wasn't.
Yeah. Well, I'm stealing. Well, that's one idea I'm stealing. Maybe.
Stealing for what?
Also, Kinji pulled the same shit as Celeste.
Yes. He pretended to be a victim.
Faking an injury.
And yet his plan was actually in terms of how it was actually pulled off. In terms of how the plan actually went off, if he is the killer, actually ended up being probably more successful. I mean, granted, it's probably because it was less dependent on luck, in my opinion.
He planned this shit to the T.
All the way back from the fucking phone. Holy shit!
My God. This is I don't know if this beats out case 2 for me. We'll have to see how Kinji's motives and revelations go, but this is a really good case. I like it. I give it a 7 out of 10.
I think it's just so great because once I noticed the one inconsistency, everything unraveled.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna save one more time and then we'll call it there.
Bye bye, YouTube.